Take a look at these examples to understand how far your imagination can go with Nano Banana Studio. If you can dream up how it should look, you can certainly realize it with this amazing tool. Installing the add-on is extremely simple. Just take this zip archive and drag it into the Blender window. Click OK, and now switch to the Rendering tab, where this beautiful new tab has appeared. You need to enter your API key. The main idea of Nano Banana Studio is to enhance renders using artificial intelligence. Let's check how our Nano Banana AI rendering works with classic Blender examples. Here on the Blender website, go to the Download tab and select Demo Files. One of the examples is this one, created with Grease Pencil. It's this Fairytale object that was the splash screen in version 4.3. Download this scene and open it in Blender. It's a very beautiful illustration. Everything here is assembled from 3D elements, which were then textured and painted by the artist. Now let's hit Render to generate a single frame. We get this beautiful render, a professional illustration made with diligence and a lot of hard work. Let's try to reimagine it. From the Reel tab, I select the Sunset Beach preset and click the Process Image button. And in 10 seconds, I get this result. Look how cool our AI assistant handled the task, creating a slightly different atmosphere while preserving the idea laid down by the authors of this amazing 3D illustration almost entirely. Isn't that cool? And how about this monochrome solution you can get? Just select the appropriate preset in one click, and you can run the generation again to get a new version, a new implementation. You can get a key at Google AI Studio. On the main Google AI Studio page, in the left bar at the bottom, there's a Get API Key button. Click this button, then select Create API Key. Go to the Project tab and click Create New Project at the top right. Let's name our project Project 1 and click Create Project. The project is now created. Now go to the API Keys tab a bit higher on the left and click the Create API Key button at the top right. Come up with a name for your key. In the list below, select the project you just created and click Create Key. Congratulations, your personal key is created. Click the Setup Billing button in your keys row and you'll land on the Account Settings page. There is currently an appetizing offer of $300 in free credits, which will allow you to use this key absolutely free for the first while. Set up your billing details and enter the data Google requests. After that, return to the page where your key is stored and copy it using this Copy API Key button. I paste it into this field, press Ctrl-V, and click anywhere outside the box. Now, Nano Banana Studio is ready to work. We can take a model from the standard Blender collection. Let's take this heroine. Press the S key to scale up our character. We can zoom in even closer. And here we have a shoulder portrait. Let's launch the render. Let's write something like this, Portrait of an anime heroine with red hair, and press the Process button. And we get the render. Look how cool that is, preserving the same angle, but now with textures, hair, and a very impressive character look. It turned out cool, didn't it? It's recommended to save the prompt for a successful generation, and our extension has a separate button for this. Just click Save. Let me show you all the steps you need to take to achieve the perfect result with Nano Banana Studio. The first thing I must do is render the scene as it is seen through the camera. This is the render I got. To change something manually, I would have to change the position of light sources, reconstruct materials, and so on. The process is significantly shortened if you use Nano Banana Studio. Let's go to the Rendering tab. The first section is dedicated to rendering. I recommend activating the bonus presets immediately. Let's choose a setting, for example, Energy Explosion, and click the Process Image button. Literally 10-20 seconds, and look, we already have a new effect of particles flying apart from our core. We don't stop there and continue experimenting. Switching between tabs allows you to use new presets. If you want to work with the original image, just select the source render in the list and start working with it. Let's choose, for example, Infrared Photo and click Process Image. Nano Banana Studio works real magic, giving the picture a completely new look. Let's try a few more trendy presets like Synthwave 80s.
And now your design work, with high-quality preservation of all graphic elements and fonts, has turned into a cool, stylized generation in the style of the 80s. To save the render, choose Save As in the Image menu. On the left is the original version and the new reimagined design obtained in a few dozen seconds using AI, preserving all elements. Here is a simple prompt. Show these characters in 3D wireframe mode. And look, it applied a mesh that went through a remesh procedure onto our heroes. And now we can rotate this character using the editor and create new looks. You can move back, slightly change the angle, or make a new render with new materials and show it in a new environment. Nano Banana Studio also works with video clips. To render frames from a video clip using AI, you need to perform an animation render, for example by pressing F12, go to the Rendering tab, select the necessary frame on the timeline, and then click Process Image, launching the generation in the standard way. If you like the render result, don't forget to click the Save button to save the preset. Several cool innovations in the latest version are waiting for you. Here is an experiment with a diamond object. I position the diamond so it looks beautiful and press F12 to render. I'm not adding any materials at all. Just as it is, I simply added diamond. The newest version of Nano Banana Studio supports the newest Nano Banana Pro model. I recommend trying it. Here you can select the resolution, and in the render settings we have this special preset for rendering gemstones. Select it, and in just a few seconds, look at this magnificent professional diamond render with dispersion effects and high-quality studio lighting, which in principle usually requires buying and setting up a specialized engine, and rendering such a scene can take several hours. Click the Process Image button again, and you'll get a new variation. Don't forget to activate the bonus presets, and in the new version available to download today, there are new specialized settings. The strong points of Nano Banana Studio are features like caustics in pools and water, caustics and light refraction, allowing you not just to create beautiful renders, but reproduce results corresponding to complex professional setups or expensive rendering engines. This amazing and fascinating AI rendering technology has recently become available in Blender. Install Nano Banana Studio right now and tell us what incredible ideas you managed to realize with the help of this tool. This was Andrew Turcevich. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel because updates for Nano Banana Studio with completely new functions are waiting for you ahead.